Welcome and thank you for joining me. In this short video, we'll explore report bursting in IBM Cognos Analytics. We'll talk about what it is, why it matters, and how to configure a simple burst. In approximately 6 to 7 minutes, you'll see how Cognos can automatically split one report into multiple personalized reports and deliver them to different recipients. Report bursting allows a single report to be run dynamically while creating customized sections for different recipients. Each recipient sees only the data relevant to them, eliminating manual report filtering. In our example shown here on the screen, a headcount report can be bursted so each manager receives only the information related to their direct reports. By bursting, we can create and maintain just one report, yet save time, enforce security, and then streamline distribution as well. So let's take a closer look at this employee headcount report. We want to be able to deliver it to each manager, and we want to be able to deliver a PDF specifically with data that is relevant to them. And in order to do that, we have to do two things. First, we have to enable report bursting. Once we do that, we can run the report using the burst options and automate that distribution. So I'm going to edit this report, and as you can see, it is a regular BI report. It just has a headcount query here, and we have the relevant information. There's many demographic pieces of information here. I just want to highlight the fact that we want to group our report by supervisor, and we also want to use the supervisor email to deliver each of those PDFs that we're going to utilize when we burst the report. Okay, so first thing we have to do is go to the report properties. So we'll go to report and then select report, and here under the properties you'll see the burst options option. I'm going to click on those three dots, and here is where we enable report bursting. We have a couple of components here to define. We have to define a query or highlight a query. We want to assign a label. This is how the report is going to be labeled when it's broken out. So since we're breaking this report out by supervisor, we'll just use the supervisor name to do that. Okay. And then we'll have to define the grouping here. Again, we want our report to break or group on supervisor. And let's go ahead and sort our supervisor list by alphabetical order by supervisor name. On the right-hand side, we have to determine how we are going to receive, or who is going to receive, that bursted output. So again, we'll select the query from our headcount data. And this time we're going to select the employee or the supervisor email address right here. And we'll tell Cognos Analytics that these are email addresses. And by the way, we can distribute the report via email, or we can actually save the output that is separated into the portal as well, which is what we're going to do today, but it's the same equivalency. You can use email or you can save it to the portal. And that's it for enabling report bursting on the report side. So we can go ahead and save our report, and we can close it. And as you can see here, we can still run the report. It's still a regular report that we could run. And we can again take a look at it. Nothing really has changed. All the change is behind the scenes. But as you can see, we still have all of our data in our report. Now, when we're ready to report, or when we're ready to run this report in burst mode, we have to run it as a background task. So we'll go to the properties here next to the report name in our content folder, and we're going to select the option to run as, and we have to run it as a background task so Cognos Analytics can process that report output. I'm going to change the format here from HTML to PDF, but you can pick any of the formats that are supported. Okay, and then you'll notice here we have a report bursting option. Right now it is disabled. That becomes available to us because we enabled the burst options in the report. So we'll click on the burst option or bursting option here to enable it. And that's really all we have to do. We can accept the defaults. And for delivery, we can choose the option to send the report via email. For our example here, I'm just going to save the report to the system. Okay, so now when I run the report, it's going to prompt me for any prompts that I have, any selections that I need to make, and then it's going to run the report in the background and basically burst it and separate all the content by supervisor. So I'm going to click on Run, and I should receive a message after I select my options here. In this instance, I have to pick a data source. You'll see here that I get a message that the report run was successful. So let's take a look at the option here. If I expand the options, and you can see there's an option here called View Versions. And here's my run. And as you can see now, I have multiple PDFs, and the separation is based on supervisor. So we'll take a look at the output for Eric. And as you can see, there is one one-page PDF with Eric's direct reports and their demographic information. And if I go back to my content again, and let's take another look at Peter's output. Select the PDF, and you can see here that Peter's direct reports are also appearing on the report, and the information is separate from the other sections and the other supervisor data that we have. So to summarize, Cognos report bursting lets you personalize the data for multiple recipients. It improves security through scoped views, automates email or portal delivery, and basically reduces processing cost by running one report and then splitting the data in the background. Hopefully, I was able to demonstrate the value of report bursting. Thank you for watching.